Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a connections game, 16 clues, and we have to divide them into 4 connected groups of 4. Now we've only got long words and 2-word phrases today. I usually say when we've got a handful of them that it makes it easier because there's fewer things that they can possibly be referring to. Given that we've got a whole grid of them today, will that make it even easier? Let's find out. I mean, I'm staring at it and haven't found any obvious connections so far, so that's not a great start. A ticket counter, baggage claim. Well, I was going to say they're things where you take a ticket, but maybe it's going to be something to do with things you'd find in an airport. Would you find a ticket counter in an airport? What kind of ticket counter is it referring to? I'll come back to that. The bottom line, the basic facts, the nitty-gritty, and I think the brass tacks, those are all the basics, aren't they? Yeah, that's what it all boils down to. Okay. What next? You can pay lip service. How does that relate to anything else? I mean, it's got the word lip. That's a part of the body. That does not help because none of the others have parts of the body. These both start with an animal, but none of the others do. This ends with an animal, but that's different. A traffic cone has stripes. A turn signal flashes. Not quite sure how any of that helps. Wedding reception might have canapes. What else? You just stand around? Is it just places where people stand around? A ticket counter you'd stand around? You wouldn't really stand around in a food court or duty free though, would you? Maybe in a food court in America. The food courts I've been to, you queue up at one of the things for food. I suppose you hang around whilst they're cooking it, don't you? So it definitely could be these 4. I'm not quite so confident. Oh, I'm one away, actually. That's closer than I thought I might be. Well, what else can be? There's none of the others where you just stand around. Maybe duty free instead of food court then. That's also one away. That is thoroughly unhelpful. Oh dear. What's the Lorax got to do with anything? I don't know enough about him. It's a Dr. Seuss character, isn't it? There's probably some trait he has that obviously links to 3 of the others, but I just cannot see what it is. Monarch butterflies. They're big butterflies. They have pretty colours. Not sure how that helps. Monkey bars. How is monkey bars going to relate to anything else? I really don't know what's going on here. I mean, these are things you'd see on a road. There's not a group of 4. Goldfish cracker. I have no idea what that is. Is it just a biscuit in the shape of a goldfish? I mean, these 3 do have animal names. I said that earlier, but even then there isn't a 4th one, is there? Oh dear, it'd be so much easier if I knew what this group of 4 was. Is it these 3 plus one other, or is it duty free and food court? I think it's got to be these 4, hasn't it? Are they all just things in an airport, maybe? Okay, features of an airport terminal. So that's why I decided to remove wedding reception, because it wasn't things where you stand around, it was specifically airports. Okay, what next? I mean, now we're left with what do we do about wedding receptions? Oh, a reception, a service, signal, and bars. They all end in words that are connected with cellular connectivity. Fair enough. And then I don't know what links fees for, but we'll soon find out. Are they all orange? They are things that are orange. I didn't know that the Lorex was orange, but I guessed for the goldfish cookie, goldfish cracker might be orange. I don't know why it needed to be specifically goldfish cracker. If it was just goldfish, that would have been a lot more obvious. Anyway, we got there in the end. Clearly not quite perfect. I did make a couple of errors, but I didn't lose all my lives. It wasn't quite as easy as I hoped it would be when I saw that they were all two-word phrases. Let me know how you got on. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.